It took 9 months to grow them, and now you've been out here with them for 9 months. That's 18 months of transformation, and suddenly, your tiny newborn feels a lot less tiny. If your baby is around 9 months old, you might be wondering, how did we get here so fast? And what exactly is going on with them right now? Because this month? This month is when everything starts to feel very real. So let's talk about what life with a 9-month-old actually looks like. The changes, the surprises, the challenges, and the little moments that remind you just how far you've both come. Activity and movement. Around 9 months, many babies suddenly discover one very important idea: what if I didn't stay still? This is often the month where movement levels jump dramatically. Your baby may start pulling themselves up using furniture, testing their balance, and discovering that standing is both thrilling and slightly terrifying. A stage many parents lovingly call cruising. You'll often see them gripping the sofa, the coffee table, or your legs, slowly shuffling sideways while holding on. It's exciting. And then it's exhausting. Because once your baby can reach higher, nothing is safe anymore. Tables, wires, shelves, phones, mugs, everything suddenly becomes a potential toy. And while you might instinctively think, is it time for shoes? Most experts recommend holding off when you can. Bare feet help babies feel the ground, adjust their balance, and build strength naturally. So if they're indoors and safe, those tiny toes are doing important work. Safety and supervision. With all this new movement comes a new full-time job: constant supervision. You may feel like you spend your entire day saying, "No? Not that, please don't lick that, why is that in your mouth?" And here's the thing, this doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. At 9 months, babies explore the world with their whole body. And especially their mouths, it's how they learn. It just means you're officially in the stage where baby-proofing isn't optional anymore. Emotional development and temper. Another change that often appears around this age: emotion, loud, clear emotion. Your baby is starting to understand wanting something, and even more importantly, they're starting to understand when something is taken away. So if you remove an object they're deeply focused on, you might hear a protest. Sometimes it's a shout, sometimes it's a cry. Sometimes it's their very first mini meltdown. This doesn't mean your baby is naughty or difficult, it means their feelings are growing faster than their ability to cope. Distraction is often your best tool here. A new object, a change of scenery, a silly face, anything that gently shifts their attention. This stage isn't about discipline, it's about guidance and patience. Communication and babbles. One of the most fascinating developments at 9 months is how much your baby is communicating, even if it doesn't sound like real words yet. That babbling, it's not random. Researchers believe babies are practicing language patterns, tone, rhythm, and back-and-forth conversation. They're talking to you, you just haven't learned the language yet. This is why it's so powerful to keep talking to them, describing what you're doing. Naming objects and responding to their sounds. Every conversation matters, even when it feels one-sided. Humor and personality. And then there's the part parents don't always expect: your baby might be hilarious now. At this age, many babies realize something incredible: they can make you laugh. And once they discover that, they will absolutely do it again, and again, and again. Clapping, waving, blowing kisses, silly noises, funny faces. If it gets a reaction, it's getting repeated. This is one of the earliest signs of personality shining through, and it's often one of the most joyful parts of this stage. Real parents, real experiences. Many parents describe 9 months as the moment their baby starts to feel like a real little person. They're curious, opinionated, always on the move. Some babies are constantly active, pulling up, bouncing, crawling everywhere they can reach. Others are calmer, more observant, watching the world carefully before jumping in. There's no right pace, there's no correct personality. Every baby develops in their own time, and comparison only steals joy from the process. Parent emotions and returning to work. For many parents, 9 months also brings a big emotional shift. This is often when maternity or parental leave ends, and returning to work becomes a reality. You might feel excited to reconnect with your adult self and guilty for feeling that way. You might feel heartbroken about leaving your baby or relieved to regain routine and independence. Or both, sometimes all in the same day. Whatever you're feeling, it's valid. You are not weak for struggling, and you are not selfish for wanting balance. You're doing the best you can, and that is more than enough. The good, the hard, and the reality. So let's sum up life with a 9-month-old. The good. You realize how incredible the last 9 months have been. Your baby laughs, reacts, and connects with you in new ways every day. The hard. They're mobile, fearless, and determined, and your house has never felt smaller. The reality. You're tired. You repeat yourself constantly, and somehow, you'd still do it all again. If you're living this stage right now, you're not alone, even on the days it feels like you are. Share how you're doing in the comments, connect with other parents at the same stage, and remember, you're growing just as much as your baby is. We'll see you again soon.